Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for another topic. Today, I want to talk to you about why the Filipina swarm the foreigners. I often hear guys talk about, um, or I see guys talk about their experiences when they travel. And a lot of guys, they talk about how they had so many girls with them and all the things that happened and how many girls liked them. But what they fail to realize, there's a reason that they like you, and it's not for the reason that they think. And this is why I want to talk about this today because, like I say, I want to make my topics for food for thought, give you something to ponder. Because when I see the behavior of these guys and look at what they're doing as far as the amount that they're giving, and they're talking about all the girls that like them, but what they're not figuring out is if they stop giving, the girls go away. So, I kind of have to compare this with what I see of the bees. And if you think about a bee, bees go to flowers, they get the nectar and the pollen, and they take it back to the beekeeper's box or back to the beehive, and they make the honey. So when I look at the bees, I kind of think about the foreigner is the flower, the Filipina is the bee, and the beehive or the beekeeper's box is the Filipina's family. And this is why they swarm you. So the Filipina, the bee, she finds the foreigner, she stays around him long enough to get his nectar and pollen, and takes it back to the beekeeper's box. In the box, the queen makes the honey, and the whole hive live happily ever after. Until one day the bee go to the flower and figure out there's no more pollen or nectar in this flower, so I'm not going there anymore. So it finds another flower. It extracts what it needs and complete the process over and over again. Now, haven't you noticed that some plants the bees don't go to? And some plants they stay on until everything is extracted and then they're gone? And this is the same process with the Filipina. And this is why they swarm to the foreigners, because your money is their nectar and pollen. And as long as you continue to give, they're going to continue to take. But as you can see, the bee doesn't really do anything else but take. And they'll keep taking from you as long as you give. And once you stop giving, now you become the bad guy. They have no more use for you. You've now hurt them because now they're the victim. They show no appreciation for all that you've done. So you have to keep this in mind when you are opening your wallet and giving them. They're only there for a season, only to take your nectar, your treasures, and go do whatever they want to do with it until they feel like they need more. And this is a hard thing for some guys to consider because they tend to think with the smaller head and not with the bigger head. Their gut instinct is telling them that they shouldn't do it, but they go and do it anyway. So the Filipino is always going to go to the foreigner that's giving the money. Now, once you stop, they're going to go away and they're going to tell all their friends how you are what they call a cheap Charlie. You're stingy. So now all the other girls are going to stop talking to you. And the thing you must think about is your value only is your value only at the amount that you're willing to give? Because once you stop giving, they're gone. And they will spread the word around. So you see, I had to have someone to educate me to the game. And I noticed once I closed my pocket, then all the true friends start showing. And that was far and few between, as they say. When you walk into that country, any girl that you know, if you start spending, to them you are kind, you are generous, you are sweet, and all the good affirmations that they can say. But when you're not giving, when you're not allowing them to use you, now you are a bad person. And that's how they label you based on what you are willing to give. But see, in my concept, uh, I don't mind not giving because I'm not there to fix their problems. Because their problems started long before I even got there. Their problems started from back when their parents first got together. So me meeting them is not going to fix their problem. It's only going to enable them to continue to be who they are today. So I refuse to be their flower that the bee can just come and get the nectar and the pollen and take it back to their hive and everybody live off my honey. I'm not going to be played that way. If someone truly likes you, if someone is truly your friend, they're going to like you no matter what you do. If you choose to say you don't want to spend any money or give any gifts or bend to their whims, then you should be allowed to do that. And if they are really your friend, then they'll understand that. Because what they're thinking is no problem is greater than their problem. So when they have a problem and they come to you, and they all have so many problems, like can't eat, somebody's sick, somebody died, cell phone broke, whatever the situation is, they got so many problems. If you turn around and tell them, say, well, I can't right now, I got a problem. I got something I need to do. If you listen to what they say and watch them, you'll notice that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's going on with you. What matters is, are you going to help them with their problem? You might need your money to get some situation in your life fixed. You know, you may have a car problem, something at your home may break down. You may have a family emergency, and you may tell them this, say, hey, I can't right now. I got this going on. And they're not going to show you any empathy. What they're going to say is, well, can you at least send something? When a person do you like that, that should show you that they have no consideration for you other than what you're going to give them. And they're not going to give anything back. The bee is going to go to the flower and get what it's going to get. And once it's all gone, it goes to another flower. The Filipina is the same way. She's either giving it to her Filipino boyfriend or husband or giving it to her parents or her siblings. And once she get all she can get from you, she goes to the next foreigner and she get from him. Now, what other guys do, that's them. But I refuse to be played that way. I'm sorry. I just refuse to. I've worked too hard to just walk around and just start throwing money at someone because they got a split. That's not going to happen. A true friend is going to be there no matter what you do or not do. And this is what I hope most guys can start to think about. So the challenge of the day is learn how to say no. If you learn how to say no and close your wallet, you'll see how many girls disappear. You'll see how many girls get angry with you. You'll see how many girls are really fake friends. Because once you close your wallet and don't give them anything, after a few weeks or a month or two, they're going to get angry. And they're not going to want to talk to you anymore. You're going to be the worst person they ever met. Some going to even tell you, I even met you. I mean, the list go on and on. But it was just something I thought about here today, and I just want to share it here with you. So think about that the next time you're sending some money. It's not you that they want. It's the treasures that you have to offer. So everyone take care of yourself. Be safe. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you feel anyone can, any of my videos can help anyone, got any comments, please let me know. Take care.